this video, we are going to discuss mobilizations, muscle energy techniques, and manipulations for opening of the typicals in the cervical spine. And for the purpose of this video, we're going to be on the right side, again at C3, C4, as we've done in other videos. So I work my way down to the C3, C4 level. And with opening in the cervical spine, we're focusing on the facet joints. So to open on the right side, it's going to be flexion, and then right side bending, and then a right rotation. So it's open, open, open. That motion is going to gap the right side of the cervical spine. And they have a limitation, they're having trouble doing those motions. So I find my way down with both fingers on the articular pillar. Bring him up into flexion. And on this one, I like to use my stomach to help support the head. I'm not jamming my head down in and compressing his spine, but I'm just giving a little extra support there so he feels more stable. That way my hands are more free to do what I want. Bring him up into flexion, open into side bend, and then take him into rotation. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people who are not as familiar with the cervical spine is that they are trying to do C3, C4, but they'll side bend all the way up and do it here, whereas we're really locking things out at that point. So be particular and be precise on how far you go up. Flexion, side bend, rotation. He's open here, and then you can just do soft mobilizations in that position. For the muscle energy technique, all he has to do is hold his head into that position and relax, and then I take him a bit further. The manipulation is slightly different. Just as with the closing, we followed a close, open, close. With the opening manipulation, it's open, close, open. And what that means is on the right side here, we're going to open up the spine into flexion, close it down on the right side in side bending, and then we're going to open it again in rotation. So we're trying to open the right C3, C4. I bring him up. He's supported here. Close down to that level, and I'm giving a small side translatory glide, and then I'm going to take him into left rotation, which is going to open up that right side. One of the most common mistakes I find with this manipulation is losing the rotation and side bend components. People will often do a nice job bringing them up, but then they almost get lost in their hand. So when they try to side bend down, they move their whole body and they can't quite figure out how to take up all the slack. So make sure as you're bringing them up, side bending and then doing that rotation, that you don't lose the first two components and let the head drop back.